care not to spill it.
I do my
Right.
best.
Let's save that for the ceremony.
But yeah, so today's Final Fantasy. Like yesterday, I did so you save up. I think I have it set for 10,000 cookies. So like 10,000 cookies, you could choose my game on Sundays. And like I said, I will do when I have 10 subscribers, I'll do a subscriber's choice. I am putting back on my ring because every time I take it off, I am sad and I'm like I miss it. Of course, this ring makes things much easier. That's what this thing is. This ring basically, while it's equipped, I'll respond to. I'll have a chance to actually dodge attacks. But let's go over here now. Let's go to the River's Meet. Yeah, so that's just kind of how I roll with my streams. Of course, this is disgusting. Hi guys. That's my basic attack. That's terrifying. Disgusting. Do I want to set up anything else? So I'm keeping this on my runaround one because that skill's just disgusting. But it's really well set up to be an all-around fighting thing, like that is. I'm actually gonna take off Shiva and put back on Phoenix. I'm gonna take off this. I want Ice Age. Because I want that instead. Alright, there we go. Actually, I've only played the first of the last two. I have the original God of War 2, and I have the open world God of War game, which I think is the third or fourth one. I don't remember. I think there's a third one. I don't think I have that one. I have so far enjoyed it though. I much prefer an open world game. Of course, I cannot Christopher Judge voicing voicing him is just it's just for me a gravy on top because I'm like Teal. So like I'm running around as Kratos, but I'm like I am not Kratos, I am Teal. But I mean, I haven't actually. It was a game I was playing and I streamed for a bit, but I haven't played it. I haven't touched it in a while. Like I said, I haven't played it in a while. Played that one in a while. But I really enjoyed that one. I did.
We can collect the water of the river from here.
Yes, we can.
Right.
At least there's no boss fight here. Fill the file. Right? I love Stargate SG-1. I love the entire Stargate. I love the franchise. I love Stargate SG-1, Stargate Atlantis.
The water
Universe.
of the river represents life.
Hold on.
It is constantly moving, constantly changing. And though its course may twist and turn or branch into 1,000 separate streams, it always flows in the same direction, from source to sea, beginning to end.
Like time.
Yep.
What of Wallius then?
Life lessons.
When your ancestors froze him, did they remove him from the River of Life?
They did.
Yeah, in a sense, they
Like an
did.
ice-bound pool that didn't thaw for 80 summers. But now he's free to flow again, to live. And you and I shall flow with him, for we are all but drops of water in the great river of life.
I find that thought oddly reassuring.
Right?
Go on.
A drop of water might seem insignificant on its own, but as a part of a torrent, it can cleave a path through the hardest rock. It makes me believe we humans might just stand a chance.
I believe we might.
I believe so. Well, I believe so. I know we do. And I agree.
One more file to go, then.
Nearly done.
What I loved about Atlantis too is not only is the Rite a good idea, but just, you know, with it still being like, you know, attached to Stargate, you know, SG-1, it was still it was still its own entity, it was its own thing. So like you could still literally, that's why it lasted for another 2 seasons after SG-1 went out. It could have kept going too. It really could have. But could have kept going a lot better than in fact, a lot better. Could have kept going a lot better than Universe did. And Universe is definitely my least favorite. It's better when you with the streaming, because you don't have to sit and wait. I watched it when it was being dropped, and oh, it was terrible. Like watching it going from week to week, and all you had was this, like for the first season, almost entirely, you just nothing but drama each week, and I was like, beat my head against the wall. It's more entertaining, please. But when it came to streaming on Amazon, it did a lot better.
Down to the coast. Usually we keep this gate shut tight, but since this is a special occasion.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, so it did a lot. You know, it's a lot better than thankfully. So, but when you stream it, when you don't have to sit and wait. Don't get me wrong, there's still so much drama in it, way more than any other of the other Stargate series. And I understand why. It was built off of right after
Thank the tides that
Battlestar
weather held.
Galactica.
This place can be treacherous when the waves are high. If
Ah.
it weren't for the holy water, no one would ever come down here.
I'll be sure to watch my step.
Robert that was correct me if I'm wrong, that's the character of that was the head scientist. I'm blanking on his name. Or are you talking about one of the or are you talking about the God, I'm trying to think of the character names. Because there's the lead scientist. There's 2 characters I would consider very devious. The lead scientist was one of them. The other one was the Lucian Alliance guy, the one that they ended up having to that he killed. Nicholas Rush,
Water
thank you.
flows
Rush,
to the
thank
sea,
you.
then rises into the clouds. Just like life, the end is not the end, only a new beginning.
Gotcha. Yeah. Nicholas, rank you, Rush. That's the name I was trying to remember, Rush. Yeah, so that was.
My ancestors chose this place because it was where the first boat landed.
And it's a good thing they didn't land closer to the surge.
Quite.
Kidding. Yeah, I actually did like the character. I thought he was such a different character from everything we encountered in him and Eli. Those 2 characters were very different from what we're used to. From everything we've been introduced to.
The water of the sea. I still can't help but be awed by it.
Oh? All that wave ever made me feel was pity and sorrow for the innocent life trapped inside it. The child my great-grandfather sacrificed to try to change his people's fate. It was wrong, an unforgivable sin. But I often wonder, will my descendants ever forgive me for what I have done? As tributary, I've faced many difficult choices. And though I've always striven to do what's best for my people, here we live in poverty, hidden away from the world. So have my choices denied them a better life, just as my ancestors denied Walyus his.
So you guys are using the dust crystals.
No. You would not forcibly sacrifice one of your people to save the others. You do the best you can for all of them, as do I.
There you go.
We share in their woes, just as we share in their joys. And the most we can do is try to bring them more of the latter.
Aye, you're right. And try I shall, to bring all of my people a better tomorrow. Walyus included.
Then I wish you luck. If my time with the boy is any indication, he's going to be quite a handful.
That he will be.
Then we must start as we mean to go on, and give him the very best welcome we can.
Indeed.
Where to next, then?
Back to the village, to find out
All right.
if my brother has made the necessary preparations. Or got his lackeys to do it for him.
One or the other. But yeah, so yeah, all the other characters were military and or military civilians. So they were so Rush was a loose cannon, and so was and Eli was basically just Eli was what Jackson started out as, just a civilian who is thrown into the situation and is like, all right, here we go. And even less so because he was given the choice, he was also like, it was also a kind of a, well, do you really have a choice in this matter? Whereas Daniel actually had a choice. We actually have seen versions of Daniel where he didn't make the choice. He said no to Catherine in the movie.
We have the holy water. Is everything else in place?
All ready to go. Told you could count on me.
Or your lackeys.
Then let us begin. Famiel, have your men summon everyone to the Witten Hall.
Right you are.
Shula, wait. I don't know the words.
Don't worry, there aren't many of them. We'll have time enough to practice before people arrive.
Oh, good. Please. I have no idea what to say. Yeah, baptism in fire, indeed. Both Eli and Daniel were both given those. Universe though got a lot better in the second half. Like in the second season it got a lot better. Started to feel a lot more
My
like a
friends,
Stargate series.
We are gathered here today to welcome this child into our community by the rite of immersion, as has been our custom since the first reign. As tributary, I would normally perform the rite with the child's parents, but Walyus's mother and father returned to the sea long ago. So I and my brother Famiel shall serve as his family, while the one who returned him to us shall bear witness in my stead. Clive, if you would step forward.
Hi everyone. Here we go. Not very good with public speeches. Ad warning coming in 5 minutes.
Like the rain that falls on the mountains tall, are we born.
Maybe. That might be that.
Like the river that flows through the valleys below, do we live.
Yeah. Your turn, Clive.
Like the boundless sea, where the currents run free, do we die. into the clouds, then rise again.
Oh, so you guys know how the cycle of water actually works here, huh?
The circle of water is the circle of life. And today, from the heavens falls rain anew. This child, Walias, now joins our stream, and he shall flow with us from the mountains to the sea.
There we go. Ceremony complete.
You played your part to a T, Clive.
Good.
Thank you. It means a lot to us.
You're
I
welcome.
was honored to be asked. And terrified I'd miss.
Now that you're part of the family, young Walyas, my lad. Uncle Samuel can teach you the ways of the world.
I will. Thanks for stopping in,
Oh, no,
Sublime.
you can't.
Eh?
Don't be so hasty. Your
Have a
brother's
good
knack for
day.
Self-preservation might serve him well.
Ha! You are never going to let me live that down, are you?
I'm gonna raise Walias as if he were my own. Teach him everything I know about life, our people, and our past.
Kind of lived through your past. Just pointing that out. You might know it all.
The mother crystal's gone. He will grow up in a world without comforts. One where we only have ourselves and each other to rely on.
That's how it should be.
I'd say your people are better prepared than most to survive in such a world, Shula. To thrive, indeed, under your guidance.
Only if nature continues to smile on us. If we were to lose her gifts, we'd be left with nothing at all.
Yes. But it needn't come to that. Not if we can stop the spread of the Blight. So long as we can save a single patch of soil, we can plant the seeds for a new world. One where we can all be free.
Perhaps then we might finally be able to step out from behind our curtain, eh?
Maybe.
Till that day comes, I wish you good tide.
Thank you. We should be on our way.
Well, you be careful out there.
Aye, you steer clear of trouble now.
You too.
Likewise.
What I just said, Clive. All right.